Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news. All right, folks, if you've been paying attention to the NFL landscape lately, you know that the New York Giants have been making waves, and not just with their on-field performances, but with the buzz in the trade rumor mill. It's no secret that the Giants have been quietly plotting, and now whispers are turning into more than just rumors. They're hinting at a blockbuster trade that could redefine their future. Yes, we're talking about the possibility of the Giants making a major move to bolster their roster, particularly to give their star quarterback, Russell Wilson, more firepower. The idea of adding a game-changing talent to an already talented squad has fans buzzing with excitement, and honestly, it could be a game-changer for the entire NFC East. The Giants' front office has been active behind the scenes, exploring options that could give them a competitive edge next season. With their recent draft picks and strategic acquisitions, they've shown a clear intent to contend, but now they're looking to push even further. The reports suggest that a significant trade could be on the horizon, one that might involve a high-profile player or a couple of draft picks, all aimed at elevating the team's offensive firepower and more specifically giving Russell Wilson a stronger supporting cast. And let's not forget, Wilson himself is eager to prove that he still has what it takes to lead a team deep into the playoffs. A move like this, if it materializes, could be exactly what he needs to unlock his full potential and guide the Giants back to prominence. Now, why is this such a big deal? Well, for starters, the Giants have been in a bit of a transitional phase over the past few seasons. They've been rebuilding, yes, but also trying to find that spark that will reignite their playoff hopes. The addition of a proven playmaker, whether it's a wide receiver or an offensive lineman with star power, could transform their offensive game plan. Imagine Wilson with a new target or two, able to execute those deep throws, those clutch plays, and really elevate the offense to a new level. It's not just about adding talent, it's about changing the culture, bringing in players who can produce immediately, and giving the team that extra push needed to contend with the division rivals like the Eagles, Cowboys, and Commanders. In the recent seasons, the Giants have shown flashes of brilliance. Their defense has been solid, but offensively, they've struggled at times to sustain drives and score consistently. The talented wide receivers they already have, like Darius Slayton and Isaiah Hodgins, are promising, but they need that elite counterpart, someone who can draw double coverage and create mismatches. That's exactly what a big trade could bring. Rumors are swirling that the Giants are eyeing a veteran receiver or perhaps even a young star with explosive potential. Whatever the case, the goal is clear: to give Russell Wilson the best chance to succeed, to turn this team into a legitimate playoff contender, and ultimately to chase that elusive Super Bowl ring. But let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. The NFC East has always been fiercely competitive, but it's also been unpredictable. The Eagles have been dominant recently, and the Cowboys are always lurking with their star-studded roster. The Commanders have been trying to rebuild and find their identity. Now, if the Giants pull off this blockbuster trade, they could leapfrog some of their rivals, establishing themselves as the team to beat in the division. It's not just about getting better for next season, it's about sending a message to the entire league that the Giants are back and they mean business. And speaking of the Giants' recent history, it's worth remembering that this franchise has a storied past filled with Super Bowl victories and legendary players. The Giants have a tradition of resilience and clutch performances in big moments. Their Super Bowl wins in 2007 and 2011 are etched into NFL history, and fans are always dreaming of that kind of success again. The current roster is talented, but it's clear that to make a real push, they need that extra piece, that game changer who can elevate everyone around him. That's where a trade like this, if it happens, could be a turning point not just for the team, but for the entire franchise's narrative moving forward. Now let's talk about Russell Wilson. When he joined the Giants, there was a lot of excitement, but also some questions. Can he return to his prime form? Can he lead a team deep into the playoffs? Well, a trade for a top-tier talent could be exactly what he needs to reassert himself. Wilson has shown in his career that he's capable of extraordinary plays, of rallying teams from behind, and of making those clutch throws in critical moments. But offensive weapons are crucial, and the more options he has, the better his chances of turning around the Giants' fortunes. We should also consider the other side of the coin, the players that might be involved in such a blockbuster move. Could it be a star receiver like DeAndre Hopkins, or maybe a young, explosive talent from another team? Or perhaps it involves draft capital, giving the Giants flexibility to build for the future while also making a splash now. The NFL trade market is always unpredictable, and that's part of what makes it so exciting. Teams are always looking for that edge, that piece that can push them over the top. The Giants, with their recent investments and strategic planning, seem poised to make a bold move if the right opportunity arises. As we look ahead to the next few weeks, the anticipation is mounting. NFL insiders and fans alike are speculating, debating, and analyzing every rumor that surfaces. The media has circled the Giants as a team to watch, with their front office reportedly exploring all avenues to strengthen the roster. The NFL trade deadline, which is still a few months away, could see some surprises, and the Giants might be at the center of it all. If this trade goes through, it could be one of the most talked about deals of the offseason, reshaping the NFC East and possibly the entire NFC landscape. And let's not forget the impact this could have on the team's chemistry and locker room dynamics. Bringing in a new star player always involves adjustments, but if executed well, it can inspire the entire squad. The coaching staff, led by Brian Daboll, who's proven to be a talented strategist, will have the challenge of integrating new talent seamlessly into the existing system. But with the right mindset and leadership, this could be the move that ignites a new era of Giants football, one characterized by grit, talent, and a relentless pursuit of greatness. Now for the fans, the excitement is real. You can almost feel the energy in the air, the hope that this could be the season where everything clicks, where the Giants finally take that leap and become contenders again. Every game, every play, every rumor fuels that fire. The NFL is a league of surprises, and the Giants are no strangers to making bold moves when the time is right. This potential trade, if it happens, could be the spark that reignites the Giants' quest for a Super Bowl, reminding us all why we fell in love with this team in the first place. As we continue to follow these developments, stay tuned because the coming weeks will be crucial. The NFL offseason is full of surprises, and the Giants are clearly not sitting still. They're looking to make a statement to show that they're serious about competing at the highest level. That's what makes this story so compelling, because it's not just about a single player or a trade. It's about a franchise that's hungry, that's determined to reclaim its place among the elite, and that's willing to do whatever it takes to bring home another Super Bowl crown. So Giants fans, keep your eyes glued to the news, stay fired up, and get ready for what could be an incredible chapter in the team's history. The next few months might just define the future of this franchise for years to come. Remember, in the NFL, everything is possible, and with the right moves, the Giants could be on the cusp of something truly special. Whether this trade materializes or not, one thing is for sure: the passion, the hope, and the anticipation are alive and well, and we'll be here with you every step of the way, breaking down every detail, every rumor, and every bit of news that comes out of the Big Apple. So stay tuned, Giants fans. Your team is shaping up to be one of the most exciting stories of the upcoming NFL season. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster trade? Do you believe the Giants are serious about making a move, or do you think it's just another rumor that will fade away? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us, and more importantly, to the future of this team. The passion of the fans is what keeps the Giants alive, and your voice is part of that energy. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, more analysis, and all the latest news from the Giants camp. So stay tuned, stay hyped, and let's keep the conversation going. This is just the beginning of what promises to be an unforgettable journey for the Big Blue.